Hi, my name's Lisa from SquareOne Training. I'm going to share with you today how to customize the Quick Access Toolbar, which sits in the later versions of Excel from 2007 upwards. The Quick Access Toolbar is at the top of Excel and Word and all the other Microsoft packages. And when you open the Excel application, you will see Save, Undo and Redo, and they're the only standard ones that are given when you first start. To make this tool really useful, I suggest you do the double down arrow by clicking on it with the left mouse button. And when you do that, you can pick some of the most useful features of Excel straight from within that area. And the kind of thing that I would pick is things like New, the standard ones. We've got Open. You've got one here which is Email. It's very useful if you're an Outlook user. By adding this, you can click a button and it will automatically send your spreadsheet as an attachment. So you can see things like email, quick print, spelling, etc. All very useful tools that you can add. Once you've gone through and added a few of the standard ones, you'll notice that they're getting a bit long within the Quick Access Toolbar area at the top of Excel. So something that I would strongly recommend you do in all your applications is if you do the double down arrow again with the left mouse button, you can say Show Below the Ribbon and have it underneath. And by sitting underneath, you can see you can absolutely fill the whole bar instead of getting it squashed up on the file name. So now you've got more active area. There is over 1,000 tools to actually pick on. Whether it's 1,000 or not, I don't know, but there is a lot. So when you click that double down arrow, you can go for more commands, which is at the bottom. Again, I did my left mouse button to do this. And you will see some of the most popular commands that are in the screen. They will be slightly different depending on your version, but the kind of things that you might find useful, for instance, is you might want to add a separator. And this is like a line that will separate your save, undo and your email and put them into categories. So that's going to give you a line between them. Then you can come down, and as you come down you can pick other useful tools that you use every day. For instance, Format Painter. If I double click it, I'll add that. I use Freeze Panes all the time. That's when I want to lock my headings, so when I scroll down it keeps them. And a feature I use all the time is filters. So again, you either double click on them to add them over on the right hand side, or you can click on them and press add. It really is up to you. But there's start to form a list over on the right. And when I say there's 1,000, is because if you scroll down you'll see the common ones there. This is in popular, but if you click the down arrow you can have all commands, commands not in the ribbon, etc. So if I go for all commands, you will see you're going to get a whole bunch of guys there again that you can literally go down and pick. Some of the ones I personally couldn't live without on my Excel is a feature called Select Current Region. So if I go to all commands, click into this box and type an S, it will take me to all of the tools that start with an S, and you can see there's many of those again. And the one I'm going to go for is Select Current Region. So it's that one there. It looks like a square with 4 arrows coming out. So again, and there's many others that you will, I'm sure, enjoy picking. Once you've done this, the features actually stay within your Excel. They'll be embedded in your version of Excel, so you don't have to change it, and you can press OK. And if you actually look now on my screen, you will see that those commands are now sitting on the bar, which is underneath the ribbon. So I mentioned to you this one here, which was called Select Current Region. If you can see why I find that useful, if I click it, it highlights the active area that I've got my cursor on. So anywhere in there, hit this button and it will highlight it. If you are if you've got the latest versions of Excel, you've got Excel 2013 onwards, Control G does exactly the same. So in an area, Control G. They've added that button as an extra, but if you've got previous versions, it certainly is worth adding this area button to your quick access toolbar. Once you have done this, you can shut down the ribbon. If you think about the ribbon, it takes far too much space. So when I'm working in Excel, if I know that I'm not going to use the ribbon, I will double click on the Home tab, for instance, and the ribbon is actually closed. Double click on Home again and it will come back. So again, very, very useful feature to condense the screen. The other way to add to the quick access toolbar is, rather than sit on the down arrow and go for more commands and spend a while looking for what you need, is to actually start to use the package. So for instance, as you are in the applications, if you think, actually I do a lot of adding up, you might want to right click on auto sum, for instance, and go add to the quick access toolbar. So you've now got that command on there. Or you might want to right click on the down arrow part of auto sum and add that to the quick access toolbar. So the difference is, if you do it just on the auto sum, you'll get just auto sum only, but if you do it on the drop down, you're going to get the things like average, max, min, etc. that are available to you also. So if we navigate, for instance, to the data menu, and if you find that and you think, actually I do a lot of remove duplicates, for instance, again you can go data, right click on remove duplicates, and you can add that to your bar. So at any time you can get yourself a fantastic quick access toolbar that's really useful to use. So as I said, I'm Lisa from SquareOne Training. I hope you enjoyed this, and please check in for other things we do, as we're a training company and I'm here to help. Thank you very much.